Hello, welcome back to Pwime Numbewednesdays. This is going to be a very simple video today. To start out with, I'm working on a background. Here's what I have so far. And this, in mathematical symbols, basically says, are there infinitely many Mersenne prime numbers or not? So we would read this as, what is the size of the collection, namely the set, of numbers that are of this form, and we're just defining a few things, where n is a natural number and 2 to the power of n minus 1 is prime. Is the size of that set of things equal to the countable infinity? Question mark? Or not? I guess you could read that as. So just as an aside, why this question? Well, it is of course for the fame. This has never been proven before, and it would be great to go down in math history. We could do it together. But again, I guess you would ask, why this particular question? There are plenty of other questions in mathematic land where sometimes there's a prize if you prove something. There's no prize with this one. You get fame, but no fortune. Well, this particular question has really captured my imagination and my passion, because it's a great example of why I love math. We take something that is so simple and we can delve and dive into it and explore intricacies and complexities that were beyond our understanding and our imagination and our possibilities before, and come out with epiphany and with wonder and reveal them in all of their splendor for everyone else, much like I would imagine a diamond cutter would do. So that's why this problem. Today we are going back to basics literally. We are going to look at base 2, otherwise known as binary. So here we go. Let's take a look first of all at base 10, known as decimal. There are 10 possible digits that we all love, and there are various columns that we are all very familiar with, so we can just take any of these digits and put them into the various columns to get a unique number representation. Binary is the same idea. We have 2 possible digits instead of 10, and you'll notice that there is no symbol for 2 in these digits. It's just zeros and ones. Likewise, there are also columns. So a 1's column, a 2's column, a 4's column, 8's, and then going on, this would be the 16's column, 32's column, and so forth. So you get it. Let's show this a little bit more clearly. So here's an example. We can take from these digits and put them in the various columns and get a number. So this number right here, a 4 and a 1, this says 5 in binary. So this representation or this representation, oh, thank you for camera for fixing that, both mean the number 5. You do have to be specific when you're talking with other people about which base you're using, because if you just write something down, here's an example, it can be interpreted in various ways. So why is this helpful for this particular quest? Let's take a closer look at these columns. Here are the columns. When we break them down in their simplest form, it's just powers of whatever the base is. So in binary, we get this very useful representation of our particular interest. In binary, 2 to the power of n minus 1 is written as a string of ones, where there are n many of those ones. So what can we do with this? And this is what I'm going to leave you with. Here is just a possible way of writing out what the numbers are and looking for patterns. So I leave you with this question: do you see a pattern? I would love to hear your exploration. I don't want to box you into my particular approach, because I'm sure there are several different approaches that could be really helpful. What can we do with the fact that 2 to the power of n minus 1, those kinds of numbers are a string of ones when written in binary. So next week, I'm going to go into how I have explored this and the direction that I have gone with it, that then led to my Klintberg conjecture and beyond. And I would love to hear from you about what you have found, or what you have been taught, or what you explore yourself this week. And then I will see you next week, either on Monday for more music, or next Wednesday for more of this. To be continued. Whichever one you choose, I'll see you next time.